This commonly painful muscle pulls your shoulders back and up, creating this posture. Does it look familiar to you? We often find in our physical therapy clinic that this muscle is really painful in individuals with neck problems, shoulder pain, upper back pain, headaches. In this video we will show you an excellent active release technique that you can do at home to this muscle to relieve your symptoms. First we will show you where this muscle lies and what actions does it do, and then finally we will show you how you can get this tight mother lover opened up. You can skip the theory part with the chapters below if you don't fancy it. But remember, knowledge is power. The more you know, the less the elite can control you. The subject muscle of this video is called rhomboid, and it's basically two muscles in one cup. There's the smaller muscle called rhomboid minor, and then there's the bigger one called rhomboid major, but basically they are the same muscle and act in the same way and manner. The muscle originates from your spine, from C7 to T5, and it attaches from there to the medial part of your scapula, aka blade, shoulder blade. By observing the orientation of this muscle, one can deduce that it gives you this shoulder high and tensed posture. It's an important muscle, but it gets easily overworked, tight and painful. And this is usually because throughout the workday at your office desk it gets loaded statically, and that's not good for the metabolism of this muscle. Also, construction workers or in other jobs that are heavy, hard, tough manual labor jobs, the muscle gets rock hard because it has to work all day. Best long-time cure for this is to pause, take regular pauses at your work, stretch the muscles, stretch your hands, move your arms, stretch your neck, etc. in Finnish. And another good thing to do for a long-term cure is to learn how to activate your other postural muscles in the region, for example, middle and lower trapezius muscles. And if you want to learn how to do this, then check our video, but after you have watched this one. But wait, this is a long-term solution and it takes time. I need salvation now. No worries, my friend. We have a solution for you. But before you do the exercise, remember, if you have wounds, fractures, inflammations, infections, any other suspicious pathologies in the region, don't do this exercise. Teemu, the Atlas of Anatomy, will show you where this muscle lies in his body. So you know it's probably in the same place in your body. So it's there between your shoulder blade and spine. Now put the magic Wilson tennis ball, please sponsor us, to the place that Teemu showed you, and then lay down on it. Now this might be really painful, but no worries, just breathe deep and relax. When the pain is not deadly anymore, you can start the exercise. Start to move your hand. This movement will move the myofascial layers and thus cause friction when pressure is added. In theory, this friction will cause the myofascial layers to glide better afterwards this technique. I and Teemu have actually tested this with ultrasound imaging before and after. It was cool to see it in play. We did it with manual therapy to my hamstrings, but the principle is the same and it should apply to other muscles as well. Now if this is super painful, grab the hand with your other hand and then move it with the free hand. You can also stay only in the range that is painful, so you don't have to do a huge movement. Now when the pain starts to fade, approximately in 3 minutes, could be a shorter time period, but don't do over 3 minutes. So when it starts to fade, move the ball down, and now here you repeat this movement. You can also move your hand from side to side. Counterintuitively, do what feels the worst. When it starts to fade, move the ball down again. You can also move the ball closer to the edge of your shoulder blade or closer to your spine. Search for the painful tension points and try to open them all. You can now move your hand up and down or from side to side, or what I like to do is push your hand towards the ceiling and then pull it back. This one's a tasty technique. Try to get the place relaxed. When the pain starts to fade, then go to the next place. Remember not to do this before any upper body exercises. We want this muscle to recover before it gets back into action so that the inflammation doesn't increase. It's normal that the muscle gets a little bit sore after doing this exercise. It might be 2 to 3 days that it's sore, but no worries, it goes away on its own. Do this exercise 2 to 3 times a week, have rest days between, and get this painful muscle relaxed. Couple this exercise with the lower and middle trapezius activation exercise to get the best results, and I will see you on that video. Ciao!